those of the content providers.
Hello, welcome to News Flash on PTV2, the home of breaking news. We are 24 days away from the August 13th general elections. We are coming to you live on TopStar channel 110, Azam Decoded TV channel 493, and streaming on our Facebook page, PTV2 Zambia. Now let's take a look at stories making headlines. An unidentified woman has died in a suspected hit-and-run road traffic accident in Kabwe district. President Hakainde Hichilema says a 20-year-old woman of Zia compound in Mazabuka district has allegedly been raped and robbed while returning home alone from a postnatal visit at Mazabuka General Hospital with the news. And with the news in detail, my name is Catherine Bwalia and our sign language interpreter is Joseph Kutelama. We begin the news on a sad note as an unidentified woman has died in a suspected hit-and-run road traffic accident in Kabwe district. The victim was found lying dead with severe head injuries along the Great North Road opposite St. Monica Catholic Church by a passerby in the early hours of Sunday, 19th July 2026. Police officers from Kasanda Police Station responded to the scene and transported the body to Kabwe Central Hospital mortuary, where it is awaiting identification, a post-mortem examination, and burial. Joseph Sia Mbihi has the details.
Was at St. Monica Catholic on Sunday, the 19th of July 2026, by a passerby. The body of an identified female person was observed with head injuries believed to have been hit by a vehicle which never stopped. In other words, it was a hit and run. The Zambia Police Service traffic section from Kasanda Police Station visited the scene and picked up the body, which has been deposited in the Kabwe Central Hospital mortuary awaiting identification, post-mortem examination, and burial. You may wish to know that of late, Central Province, in places such as Chisamba, Chibombo, Kabwe, and Kapurimposhi, have been recording a number of hit-and-run incidences. Joseph Siambihi reporting, Prime TV News in Kabwe District.
Moving on, President Hakainde Hichilema has called on Zambians to remember former Vice President and former acting Republican President Dr. Guy Scott as a selfless leader who always placed national duty above personal ambition. President Hichilema says Dr. Scott safeguarded the country's constitution during a critical period in Zambia's history, describing his commitment to constitutional order as a legacy that citizens should cherish. Speaking during Dr. Scott's funeral service ahead of his burial, President Hichilema urged Zambians to uphold the values of peace, service, and commitment to the nation above individual interests. The head of state said those aspiring to leadership should learn from Dr. Scott's example by putting the country's interests before their own. President Hichilema also described the late former vice president as a unifying figure who provided steady leadership during one of Zambia's most challenging political transitions following the death of President Michael Chilufya Sata when the Patriotic Front was facing internal divisions.
I know he was conservative a little bit. It was a very difficult time for this country when President Sata died. The uncertainties that surrounded what this country would be and the internal issues within PF were actually heavier than issues outside of the PF. And that's a fact. And the competition for who succeeds President Sata who keeps the country together, was extremely intense. In fact, it was frightening inside the party PF, inside the PF government. And Guy provided leadership. And I think the nation sometimes must reflect on such critical moments and say who helped us walk through that difficult situation. And Guy was there. Guy was there, encouraged by not many, but by a small number of people inside the PF, because a greater number of the members in PF wanted to go in a difficult direction. And Guy, clear to who he was, true to what he was, stood his ground. And we want to thank him for that as a nation. Please, family, take note of that. As a nation, on behalf of 21 million Zambians, we thank this guy here, Dr. Guy Scott, for what he did. Guy chose duty over ambition. As you have heard already, the selfless, safeguarded the constitution of our country and the much cherished peace. This country is known for its peace in the region. Never gone to war within ourselves, not with neighbors. And Guy really helped us through to maintain that tradition.
A 20-year-old woman of Zia compound in Mazabuka district has allegedly been raped and robbed while returning home alone from a postnatal visit at Mazabuka General Hospital. Southern Province Police Commanding Officer Mono Namalongo says the victim reported the incident to Mazabuka Central Police Station on 17 July 2026 at around 11:20 hours. Mr. Namalongo says the alleged attack occurred at about 10:40 hours along a footpath passing through the Zambia Institute of Animal Health Zia grazing paddock. He explains that an unidentified man allegedly grabbed the woman by the neck, dragged her into nearby bushes, threatened to kill her if she resisted, and sexually assaulted her. John Siakabe has more in the following report.
The Zambia police in Southern Province are investigating the alleged rape of a 20-year-old woman from Zia compound in Mazabuka district. The victim reported the incident at Mazabuka Central Police Station on Thursday, July 17th at approximately 11:20 hours. Southern Province Police Commanding Officer Mono Namalongo said the woman was attacked around 10:40 hours while returning home alone from a postnatal visit at Mazabuka General Hospital. She was walking along a footpath through the Zambia Institute of Animal Health grazing paddock when an unidentified man grabbed her by the neck. According to the police spokesperson, the suspect dragged the victim into a black Vio mobile phone valued at 300 kwacha before fleeing the scene. The woman first reported the matter at Zia Police Post, where she was issued a medical report form. Police later visited the scene to verify details and have since opened a docket for the case. Mr. Namalongo said investigations are ongoing, but no arrest has been made yet. He added that the victim has indicated she can identify the suspect if seen. John Shikabe, Prime TV News in Mazabuka District, Southern Province.
That was John Shikabe reporting on that sad story. And Kwalombota Mwanangombe reports that a 58-year-old woman of Livingston is appealing to well-wishers to help her raise 18,000 kwacha needed for medical treatment after she fractured her arm while disembarking from a vehicle at a funeral. Christine Mubita says the incident occurred on 17 June 2026, after which she was rushed to a nearby clinic before heading before being referred to Livingstone University Teaching Hospital for specialized treatment. Speaking to PTV2 News, Ms. Mobita said doctors informed her that she would need 18,000 kwacha for the required treatment, a sum she says is beyond her family's means. She has since appealed to members of the public and well-wishers to come to her assistance, saying her family is unable to raise the required amount. We have the details.
She walks with pain after breaking her arm at the burial site during a funeral in Livingstone. This is the 58-year-old Christine Mobita, who is calling for help after she was told to look for 18,000 kwacha to be used to buy orthopedic implants that need to be used to join her broken bones. She now explains what transpired.
Nenivya kwa vita kwa graveyard. So alozofita kwa kutura twenda kwa balu turukisa kwa mwana rowezi. Makuwa mwale kwa mwana ni rowezi zole. Then so tota kwa spatera sawa tipa clinic tamba isa kwa jenno. Liolo fezi rizo. Kwa mwana rotezi kwa jenno nivona baskai maema. Sababu mane mvaise umchembele kwa x-ray soruya solo fika mane kwa x-ray bakopire solo kuta na kwa kutotama sabastama siplasta sabona sabatonga ape kutonizusa ape solo toya kwa x-ray ape bazokopa balya disapo aska kena lile one side.
She states that at the Livingstone University Teaching Hospital UTH, she was told that 18,000 kwacha is needed for her treatment.
So kwa mwana wawezi kulino kutokala mashereni akuli kutululeke ka sipika wona kao chweka sipika uruna aruna na mashereni akuleke ka sipika so na kwa mbaka wawezi kwa sababu chincha kana chwalo kimolo kuta mashereni wawezi kutulife 18 pini.
She says every day is becoming unbearable for her as the pain keeps on increasing, especially in the night, calling on well-wishers to come to her aid.
Kona kwenuna ruinzana chwana kule mwendi sipatira sombalu chincheza wana kuna nwa kazi vera makweza kuna sense wabula zikula amwali kakatata so ruinzi fera aruzibizeza la chwale fana kwe 18 pini yeo kona kuleka kansimbi kaona mwaka lekero aruzibi kwa teni
Kwalombota Mwanangombe, Prime TV News in Livingstone, Southern Province.
The Zambia Police Service has clarified that the uniformed man seen in a viral social media video allegedly removing President Hakainde Hichilema's campaign posters while carrying a firearm is not a member of the Zambia Police Service. Police Public Relations Officer Godfrey is not a police officer. Mr. Chilavi adds that investigations are continuing to establish the man's identity and determine the circumstances surrounding the incident. Here's a report.
Iacho za mapepa ya president ngawona angamba mapepa ya president you see wao pia acho za mapepa ya president ngawona angamba mapepa ya president you see wao pia acho za mapepa ya president ngawona.
And that item ends the news flash on PTV2. Let's take a recap of stories that made headlines. An unidentified woman has died in a suspected hit-and-run road traffic accident in Kawe district. President Hakainde Hichilema says former Vice President and former acting Republican President Dr. Guy Scott chose national duty over personal ambition and upheld the Constitution. A 20-year-old woman of Zia compound in Mazabuka district has allegedly been raped and robbed while returning home alone from a postnatal visit at Mazabuka General Hospital. Thank you so much for staying with us. But for these and other stories, like our Facebook page, that is PTV2 Zambia. On behalf of the entire news and production crew, my name is Catherine Walia and our sign language interpreter is Joseph Kutelama. Stay tuned.
The following is a political advert and does not reflect the views of Prime Television, but those of the content provider.
We will not rest until every Zambian family feels the benefit of this generational change.
Niwake mupando mulekeni, asibanchito hakainde. Niwake mupando mulekeni, asibanchito hakainde. Niwake mupando mulekeni, asibanchito hakainde. Together, twenele jabamo. Seni pikatane, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, I together, tonele japambo. Seni pikatane, yeah, yeah, yeah. Makainde, niwake mupando mulekeni, asibanchito hakainde. Niwake mupando mulekeni. Asibanchito hakainde. Niwake mupando mulekeni, asibanchito hakainde. Niwake mupando mulekeni, asibanchito hakainde. Niwake mupando mulekeni, asibanchito hakainde.
Can we do more? Yes, we can do more. The work continues. We want to rest even more.
Niwake mupando mulekeleni, asibanchito hakainde. Niwake mupando mulekeleni, asibanchito hakainde.
The preceding content is a political advert and does not reflect the views of Prime Television, but those of the content providers.